Welcome back, my lovely friends. It's another Sunday, and of course we're in the week of Instagram Cocktails Decoded. Like I promised, we're gonna do it bi-weekly, and we keep this promise. However, I research, and I literally research Instagram for a Halloween themed cocktail which have tons of likes and good feedback and everything, and I found few, but I decided not to present any of them. And the reason why is because some of them using active charcoal, some of them using squid ink to make them black and all this kind of stuff. And as much these ingredients used properly, it's absolutely not harmful at all. I'm not a big fan. And I wanted to give you something which is more easy to make. It's kind of a fall in the season, and it's also in the Halloween spirit. And of course, it's nice and tasty, easy to make and easy to gather ingredients. And that's why I went to our Instagram, Just Shake or Stir, and I went back to 2018 when I created a cocktail called Day and Night. And today, that's what we're gonna do. It's a little bit of self-promotion, let's put it that way, but yeah, I like to share it with you. So, my lovely friends, if you're ready for shakes, stirs and sips, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the like button, and let's go and make the Day and Night cocktail. Right, the good news first, Sniff is coming back. So in a few days time we managed to gather a day which we both of us have free time, and we're gonna film a few videos. We're gonna batch few videos, so we have something in advance, but she's coming back, so that's the good news. The other good news is that we partner with Master of Mouth. Now, if you don't know Master of Mouth, it's a massive retailer for spirits, syrups and anything bar related coming in the bottle, okay? So expect some videos coming because we officially partner with them. You can check our new website and you see that we're partnered with Master of Mouth, which is very excited. They will be sponsoring some of the videos, which is also very excited. So I'm really buzzing about it because Master of Mouth has been for years one of my main kind of a place to go and supply my ingredients, and it's just wonderful news. So I just wanted to drop it to you, and for sure every cocktail which we're making from now on is going on the website, and it's going to be a list of products underneath which you can probably buy from Master of Mouth or find it elsewhere if you don't want to, but there will be all links there because we can't put nothing on YouTube. Unfortunately, it's a little bit against the rules here in YouTube. We can't promote spirits in the league, so there you go. However, today we're doing Day and Night cocktail, which I created in 2018. Fairly simply cocktail, inspired parts by espresso martini, probably because people are gonna say that, but let me show you the ingredients. We're gonna use Spiced Rum, so use your favorite Spiced Rum. There's no particular Spiced Rum here. I have the OJ in front of me. It's very funky, very full of flavor, fantastic for this type of cocktail, so I like it. If you like different one, go for it. Grand Marnier. Now, as far as I want to say, you can use Cointreau. I do say preferably use Grand Marnier or Napoleon, Mandarin Napoleon if you find something with more punch of orange and this brandy or a cognac inside, because you need this punch and warmness coming from this ingredient. The original cocktail was created with cinnamon syrup, but because I don't use that much cinnamon syrup these days, I decided to change it to the vanilla syrup, but we're gonna bring the cinnamon flavor in a form of little garnish on the top as of cinnamon dust. Okay, so you still have on the nose, but it won't be in the actual cocktail. However, if you wanna use cinnamon syrup or pumpkin spice, which I said I'm not gonna use any pumpkin spice this Halloween, and I'm sticking to my promise, feel free to do it, okay? Another ingredient, you need Vermouth Rosso. So I use Vermouth di Turino infused with the coffee beans. So infuse your Vermouth. You can check some of my previous videos. I'm gonna link them down when I use coffee infused Vermouth, but it's wonderful and it's working. Vermouth Rosso work perfectly with coffee. So when you infuse it with the coffee, it's even get better, okay? And finally, of course, you're gonna need fresh espresso. So, no espresso, espresso, all right? So, if you're ready, my friends, first we're gonna start with our glass. Now, this is the trick with this cocktail. It's coming in a coated glass. So, pick up your favorite coupe glass or the glass you wanna serve. Get a plate because it's gonna get a little bit messy. And you're gonna need some like a little perfume bottle, vaporizer or whatever they call. So you can stick inside a little bit of your Grand Marnier because you need to mist the glass from outside just to make the next ingredients easy to stick to the glass, okay? So we're just gonna spray gentle, don't go over with the spray because you don't want leaks, you don't want any dripping. And you need cocoa powder. So on the top of your plate, because that's gonna go everywhere, start dusting your glass. Now it's gonna take a while because obviously the cocoa powder will interact with the Grand Marnier, or let's say using Cointreau or any orange liqueur. It needs to be a liqueur because they have a sugar content, so it's gonna stick nicely to the glass. Of course, while I'm doing this, I just wanna say, if you decide to prepare this cocktail, let's say you have friends coming around and you want to prepare more, you can do the glasses in advance and then put them in your fridge. Not in the freezer, in the fridge. They'll stay nice and cold, the cocoa's gonna stay there, and your glasses is gonna be ready for serving. Now, using a plate also is gonna help you to save some of the cocoa, which you can put back in your duster, okay? Is it called duster? I don't know. I like to call it duster. But this is it. Give it a little tap on the glass, so any unnecessary cocoa which it stay, it's out of the way. And there you go. You have your lovely glass prepared. We'll leave it on the side here, somewhere away. And this plate is gonna go, who knows, on top of my cigar box. Not the very best place to put it, but hey, I'm gonna do it. And let's start making. You need a shaker and we're gonna start with our Spiced Rum. So the cocktail spirit inside in total it's 2 ounces. It's not very strong, but it's full of flavor. So you're gonna go with a 45 ml of your Old Spice, OJ Spice, or any Spiced Rum you have. Then you have 15 ml of the Grand Marnier, which is ½ ounce. Okay. Same with the syrup, 15 ml. I'm using vanilla today, but as I mentioned, the syrup was created, the recipe with cinnamon syrup. You can use cinnamon or pumpkin spice. Please, I mean, I don't know, if you are really fan of pumpkin spice, use it, okay? It's a sweet, it's a nice warming cocktail full of flavor. It's just wonderful for this time of the year. And finally, same amount, 15 ml or a ½ ounce of your coffee infused Vermouth di Torino or Vermouth Rosso, whichever you have home, and you're done apart from the coffee. So coffee is going to be, in my case, I usually do a double measure of 50 ml. You can go even to 60 ml to make 2 ounces, but yeah, stick around 50 ml. Don't go shorter than that, like a 30 or something like that. Now we need lots of ice because we have coffee here. It's like the espresso martini. You need a lot of ice so you can introduce lots of air inside and you can froth this coffee and be nice and, oh come on, be nice and velvety, and of course incorporate everything, dilute nicely, chill, and you're done. So fill up your shaker with ice. You're gonna need lots of ice here, okay? So as I mentioned, don't forget Nifit's coming back, which I'm really excited, and of course the new partnership with Master of Mouth, it's absolutely fantastic. Now I'm gonna give it a good shake, and while I shake, don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, questions, anything you desire. So give it a really good shake. Okay, wonderful. Ooh, just perfect. Okay. Grab your glass which you coat in advance. There you go. And we're gonna give it a strain. Preferably double strain because you don't want any of the ice shreds to go inside. You want nice and creamy cocktail just to go nicely in the glass, just to fill it to the top. And the reason why I call it day and night is very simple. The cocktail from outside look dark because of the cacao, but when it's on the top, because of the coffee froth, it's very light. So kind of a, I don't know, I'm horrible at naming my cocktails. So if you have better name, fire up. I'm open to decisions. Finally, a little bit of cinnamon dust on the top, just because of the flavor. And this is it, the day and night, my friends. I'm not gonna test it now because I'm gonna make a picture, but I had plenty of them. And to the point when I actually put in the bar, which I manage on the menu, and people go crazy about it. I don't know, is it the cocoa outside or it's actually the taste, but in general, the cocktail is warm, spicy, funky, orangey, coffee. Is just a wonderful sip for the autumn or the Halloween season or your Halloween dinner dessert, whatever you decide. I'll see you next week when it's gonna be me and Nif, finally. And as always, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, like, visit our website and get in touch. We have some kind of a more exciting news coming down on the pipe. We're gonna start doing some giveaways about Christmas season, so you can get something from us as a little thank you for supporting the channel so good. But for now, as always, I love you and I leave you. Bye bye.